but he ran over his own foot, so he's standing right next to it. Weird. Good thing he ran over his steel toe, though. He didn't run over his foot.
Good.
His metatarsal. But how do you run over your own foot? You know what I mean? How's that happen?
Well, things happen, you know.
Nah, you ran over your own foot. You have the start-stop in your hand, and you run over your own foot. Let off. Where's your foot? Where are you walking? I don't know. It just seems. Have you ever run over your own foot with anything?
Well, I can compare that when I drove a bike,
Yeah.
instead of hitting the brake, I hit the change
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the guy did.
No. That's not. A scissor lift is a piece of a heavy equipment, and it moves like that. He's not on it. He's not in it. He's standing next to it. He can go be 10 foot away and remote control that, moving down the pipe rack. Stop, go, stop, go, stop. And he ran over his own foot. Like being on a bike or, no, he could have been 10 foot away from it.
Maybe instead of hitting the stop, he hit the go.
So, okay, if I was standing right here with my 10-foot cord and I accidentally hit stop or go, so what?
Well, his position, we don't know.
My foot is not there. I intentionally put my foot next to the tire and used this thing when I could have been right here, 10 foot away. I
So-
went and grabbed a remote and I went. So, think that it was okay to have your foot in the path of the wheel.
Well, people makes mistakes.
Be 10 foot away.
People,
That's why it's got the cord.
well, people makes mistakes.
That's not a mistake.
Oh, how can I explain it to you?
You say mistake, no, you intentionally put your foot next to a piece of moving equipment. That makes sense. Couldn't comprehend. So I went to the scissor lift and took the remote off. And I stretched it out 10 foot away, man. I go, how'd the guy, he's got a 10-foot foot, you know. That's how he ran over it. That's how.
You're so funny.
Well, I feel bad for the guy because he's probably got family relying on him, but this is not what he should be doing. If you have your foot next to the piece of equipment and you got 10 foot of cable sitting with you,
I know, but sometimes things happen sometimes, you know?
babe,
Things happen.
try your best. You intentionally could not understand. Come on now.
But, you know, people do some nonsense things
So
sometimes.
they should be in a different industry.
Mm,
He should not be qualified to use the scissor lift.
yes. That's the main thing. He's not really that well experienced to operate the machine.
Someone that puts their foot in front of a
He's not
moving
really
object,
he's not really
you
familiar
have
with the
control over it?
machine for sure.
and you have control over it. But one of the guys says you shouldn't use the cord, right? You should be in it. The
Maybe the
10-foot cord.
guy, it's new to him, you know, that the job that he's doing now.
What is their
Well,
talent?
the good thing is his foot is safe. That's the good thing. So it's a lesson for him and a lesson for everybody. Don't put your foot next to the machine. Okay? Listen. Why are you laughing? Am I saying it right or wrong?
No, you're saying it right, but you're also saying when there's a moving car, do not jump in front of it as a safety.
Of course.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my
So
God.
it falls into a common sense thing.
Yeah, it's a common sense.
Common sentido.
Common sentido. Oh yeah. Common sense. Everything what we do in life
So,
every day,
when
we
someone-
should use always common
When a
sense.
person is missing the common sense,
I know.
should they be inside a highly volatile gas plant working?
But sometimes also people they have too much in their minds.
Then take
Thinking
it.
too
I've always
much.
told the guys, you got things bothering you? Dude, take time, man. God, family, team, me. Those are the priorities in life. If you got a problem with your family, that's first. You got a problem with yourself, that's first. Go take care. Go get your mind right. It's okay. No harm, no foul. That's what's happening in today's culture. Oh my gosh, so sensitive.
Very sensitive, emotional.
When I was coming up in the industry, it was good. Now it's like, well, do you mind?
Yeah,
Could
that's
you
true.
please not put your foot in front of a moving wheel that you're operating? Please.
Yeah. Emotional people nowadays, especially the young generation, very soft. Well, praise the Lord, he not damaged his foot.
They wouldn't